Get ready for flying objects all over the airspace of the National Mall. Kites! When spring begins to swoop in, so does the Blossom Kite Festival. Established back in 1967 and called the Smithsonian Kite Festival for a long time, the Blossom Kite Festival draws tens of thousands of participants from all over. Many are amateur locals out for a day of family fun, but many others are diehards who travel from all over the country to compete in tournaments, followed by award ceremonies. In this series, I will bring you the energy while also doing my best not to get trampled by people running with their kites and looking up at the sky. Let's take flight.
And of course, this being a Japanese themed festival with the cherry blossoms, which are Japanese in nature, and the reason they're here in DC is because of a big gift. There's a whole history behind it, which I've explained in other videos, but basically they were gifted to us by the Japanese, and now the whole culture of cherry blossoms has taken root in Washington, DC. But we are going to slowly make our way over to the taiko drums, which are in that theater back there in the back. And we have more cherry trees up here, although these ones closest to us have not started blossoming yet. We are in cherry blossom peak bloom, meaning the 3 or 4 days when the majority are in bloom and still on the trees, but it is definitely not peak bloom for this batch right here in front of us. But as we move further back, we will see others that are. And this is a great shot right here, great frame. This almost feels like a kind of like a fairyland forest here, with the trees looking like this and all the people hanging out. Of course, no kite flying in this area because that would just not work out so well with these trees. She is getting dressed up for something. She is definitely in costume. Yeah, so here this batch of trees are clearly in peak bloom. Yeah, if you heard that in the background, I almost got run over by a little girl doing somersaults, and her friend was screaming at her to stop. And she said, do you really want to hit somebody over? Or something like that. It's all good. Here we go. This is the definition of peak bloom right here. When they look like this. It's incredible. And that is something they are not supposed to be doing. They are not supposed to be pulling them off the tree. That is a big, big no-no. Big no-no. And there are the taiko drums. Doing their thing. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this here. Be sure to like and subscribe.